something major is happening in career, business, and finances. Like, you are being called for sudden wealth right now. You are literally being called for sudden wealth. Get ready for this. I'm also getting like there's going to be a lot of popularity. And wherever you go, you belong there. What's up, Butterfly Gang? Welcome to your reading. Let's see, we're going to be going into the things that you don't see coming. All right? Things that you don't see coming. Please only take what resonates and leave what does not. If you find something here that resonates, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. All right? Let's see. Things you don't see coming. Okay? There is a new option that you're going to have to juggle in. Something's going to be thrown at you that you're going to have to juggle in. You're going to have to make this not even a priority, but you're going to have to equally give energy to this new thing. It could be two new things if you don't have nothing going on. You got something going on. It could be another thing that you're going to have to add to. You're going to have to add this in. So there's something that's juggling in. Could possibly catch you off guard, but in this picture, it looks like, okay, so not the best move. Don't project your fears on a new thing. Don't project your fears on this new thing. And there's a gift for you, okay? So for some of you guys, you could make a wrong step, or you could make some type of mistake or something that's coming through that's like not the best thing. And this would be out of you projecting fear on something, and it's like you're acting out of fear and it just wasn't the best move. Now you have to counter in that this move that you made that wasn't so great, because I'm getting like there's a move that has consequences. Something is coming from you projecting your fear on it. It has consequences. You do have the ring. You have a rich and happy life. Yeah, you do have something that's rich and happy. It's a celebration. But you project it because the inner work wasn't done. Okay, so there is some type of inner work or inner belief that you have to work on in order for you to truly be on this vibration and truly accept this blessing that's coming to you. You make a move out of nowhere. I wonder if you could clean this up. Let me see what's in the kipper. There's a move out of nowhere that's just like, it has consequences. You have the ring. Something was it was promising. It's just you projected your fear on this. This is a new thing. And you projected fear on this thing. All right, we do have a pathway. So we got the mature woman. We have a child. We have the lovers here. We have a thief. And we have some type of expectation. You could be expecting a thief. We got a lot of people here. I'm also getting like there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of people talking. There's a lot of different opinions. There's a lot of different factors that play in to this. You could be listening to so many different people right now. But are you listening to your, well, are you listening to your heart? Because I was about to say, are you listening to yourself? You're listening to the fear inside of you, yes. But are you listening to your heart? Things you don't see. Nature boy. And meditation. You could be somebody who's like, yeah, you could be a kindred spirit who likes to meditate, who's, Okay, who's rooted, or there could be a neighbor or someone that's clear, that's close to you, that's rooted. This could be you that's rooted. Someone's grounded. Again, there's a lot of people who play a part in this. There's a lot of people who play parts in this. There could be somebody somebody is grounded, somebody is rooted. You also may need to go outside and get some type of sunlight, air. You may need to go into the elements. Let's clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Let's clarify these cards. Two of Pentacles. What's the Two of Pentacles? What's the energy of the Two of Pentacles coming in? The energy of the Two of Pentacles is the Five of Cups. It's this disappointment in love. It's this disappointment. It's also like this crying over spilled milk. Yeah, it is this energy of fear. It is this energy of anxiety. It's this energy of you kind of like doing something and now you have to deal with you reacting from this space. Could you fix it? Yes. I feel like all things could be fixed. Like, come on now. But I'm getting like this is a lesson. Like, because you reacted from a space of the Five of Cups, what would be lack in love, like feeling like you don't have in love. You reacted from something. You did something based off of you not having something in love or you being disappointed in love. We do have disappointment in love, like clear as day. There is some type of consequence or reaction from a choice that you've made. Again, we do have the Nine of Swords, which means it lets me know that this fear, something that you've been fearing, is in your head. And I don't want to say it's in your head like you made it all up. But it's not. This is a new thing. And this is the fear that you're projecting on a new thing. And you are moving like this is an old thing. And you're moving that type of way, which means you have to bring this in. Like now you have this trouble. So when we react out of fear, we make things a bit worse. Okay? Make things a lot of bit worse. And you got the Ace of Pentacles coming to you. Like you got the Ace of Pentacles coming to you. You have a beautiful opportunity coming to you. It's coming to you fast. It could be a beautiful opportunity when it comes to money. It could be a beautiful opportunity when it comes to stability. It could be a beautiful opportunity when it comes to love. The Ace of Pentacles is like everything you want. But it's also rooted in material abundance. This could also be health. So something's coming into you rapidly and I feel like you just freak out. Like sometimes we ask for certain things and they come to us and then we freak out when it's actually really coming to you. Like something is really happening to you, for you. Tell me more about not the best move. So this is a heads up. The Two of Pentacles. It's not the best move. So I'm getting like you tried to juggle a situation. Yeah, you tried to juggle a situation. This would be the Devil card with the Pentacles energy. With the Chariot here at the top of the deck and the Judgment card. Okay, so a lack of integrity. There's something that you tried to juggle and it's almost given like greed. Okay, it's given like you tried to take two. You tried to take two things or multiple things at once when you should have focused on one thing. And it wasn't the best move, but it was rooted in greed. It was rooted in fear. And it was like coming out of disappointment, of lack, of not getting something. So you make sure you overcompensate and overindulge in something because you're like, I remember when I didn't have type of energy. So you're overindulging in something. Now, this is going to show, this is going to teach a lesson. It's like somebody is going to get to know a lesson. This could be a person beside you, near you, that energy. Someone tried to overindulge in something and they wasn't supposed to overindulge in something. They were supposed to take one. It just remind me of like Halloween when people leave the candy out and with the sign that says take one. And some kids come in and take one, but a lot of kids come in and just take everything, right? So it's just giving me this energy where you just tried it yeah. I just, you bit off too much that you can chew. Like, you bit off way too much. Way too much. Out of lack, out of feeling like you'll be disappointment. Like you took way too much. Tell me more about the ring energy. What's the energy of this ring coming in? Is justice that's coming in? Okay, good. Good. We do have justice coming in. But then again, remember, like if you've done something that was... Justice is going to balance it. So this is the first major arcana to show up here. You do have a sense of integrity. You do have a conscience. You do have this energy where you're like, okay, I have to make it right. You would be the kid who would take the candy and then think about it and be like, you know what? Let me put some candy back because no one else is going to have any candy. Okay? So I'm getting like, instead of you just, that's why you have to deal with something. Now you have something on your conscience. Now you have to make something right when... If you would have just opened up to a new experience, you would just be in this new experience. But now something has to be made fair. Something has to be made just. Something has to be made right. Okay? With the World card and the Page of Swords energy, there's a person who's watching you. I feel like this is more so of who's watching you or who's seeing you. A witness, or whether this could be just a conscious of like, you know, I can't do that. You know, angels, ancestors, your higher self is watching you. Let me write something. Let me, you know, right or wrong. That's just giving me that energy of like you are. And then also it's giving me this energy where you have to close the door the right way. Because I'm thinking like if a person is trying to juggle two people, now you have to, instead of being honest and saying where you are, now you have to go. Now you could potentially break two people's hearts. You could be one of the people's heart who gets broken. It's a real dangerous game to play with. Now you have to right the wrong. Now you have to close the door and move on to the next. I'm getting like there was something that needed to go, but you still kept one foot in this door and one foot in that door. And it was just like you in limbo trying to juggle something. All right, let's see this pathway. Let's see this pathway. What is this pathway here? What's the energy of this pathway coming through? It's the Page of Cups. Okay, so still. So there's something that's destined to you. That's just destined for you. This pathway is coming in as a new beginning. It's coming in as a surprise. It's coming in as some type of bliss that's coming in. So it's like now you've learned a lesson. So for some of you guys, you're going to have to learn a lesson about projecting your fear on the old thing. You're going to have to learn a lesson about being greedy. You're going to have to learn a lesson about trying to seek revenge. You're going to have to learn a lesson mostly about taking too much than you know you need or you know you should out of a space of lack. It's like blaming a new person for something that an ex or an old somebody did in your past life. It's like this person has nothing to do with it at all. So we do have the 8 of Swords energy with the 6 of Cups. This new energy that's coming in is going to feel really, really good because it's coming in as a space of like freedom. I'm thinking about like the Fool, like dropping everything. And this is dropping everything from the past. Not feeling like you have to hold on to all of the hurt or hold on to all of the painful memories from the past. Because the Eight of Swords with the Six of Cups would be painful memories replaying over and over and over in your head, being stuck in a painful place. That could possibly be a childhood, it could be a couple years ago, it could be just a painful place in your past, and being stuck, being in a loop. So this pathway is here to get you out of that loop, but then you would have to try to get out of it without projecting on this new pathway, which could be a bit challenging. And for some of you guys, this will have to do something with love. This will have to do something with another person. This would have to do something with you opening yourself up and being vulnerable. Again, the Page of Cups is very open, it's very vulnerable. So you have a pathway where you can be open, where you can be vulnerable. Tell me more about Nature Boy. What is the energy of this here? Of Nature Boy. What's the energy of Nature Boy? This is a person watching. Remember I said there's somebody who's watching you make something right? Someone who's watching you get something right, get something done. This is this person who's watching you make something right your wrongs, do something the right way, not be overly greedy, not try to take too much or take up too much. Or this could also be allowing yourself to be overwhelmed with so much. This could also be a lack of boundaries in the space. And because of a lack of boundaries, because you have a fear of lack, a fear of losing a person, so you take on all of the boundaries, now you have to clean something up, because that also is not fair. That also is not a sense of like integrity. So we do have this energy of the Justice card coming in to balance things, because things got tilted way out of whack. But also you do have a person who is watching you, definitely. And they're learning a lot from you. They're not just watching you, they're learning from you. You do have the Page of Swords. This person may be someone who wants to work with you, work together with you. We do have this energy of this Ace of Pentacles again coming through. For some of you guys, you will be met with other people who you can collaborate with. This also will be like a job well done. I'm getting like there's this Ace of Pentacles that comes out, because now you had this Ace of Pentacles that came in, but you kind of took advantage of the Ace of Pentacles or something, or mishandled it. And now because you're making everything right and you're making everything fair and everything balanced again, you still get the Ace of Pentacles. And it's like, okay, job well done. I'm getting like this could be some type of hard work or something like that that's coming in. I'm also getting like there could be somebody who is watching you handle opposing parties and how you're going to maneuver through that. This is also going to open up new beginnings and things. So someone's nature is to watch you. Their nature is to learn from you. Their nature is to kind of see. And there's a need for, the more your integrity grows, the more this other person's integrity grows. And it's growing rapidly. It's growing very, very fast. Okay, so there's a lot that's happening here. But just you get thrown off. You're not expecting yourself to actually be thrown off by fear. Just not expecting it. And not expecting something to go. It goes a little crazy. Something goes like in a circle before it gets. So, and you're just not expecting that to happen at all. All right, let's see. All right, what are some things the collective doesn't see coming in love? What doesn't the collective see coming in love? The moon. The full moon. Got a full moon coming up on the 11th. So, but there's some confusion that's coming in love that you don't necessarily see. This could be brain fog. This could also be you changing your mind. We do have this energy of the Hangman at the bottom of the deck, of you changing your mind and you don't see. It's like right now you can be fully into a person or fully set on your love life going a certain type of way with a certain person or in a certain type of direction, right? And there is an epiphany. There is a shift in your way of thinking. There's a shift in your whole perception of love, which leaves you a bit confused about what it is that you truly want, or confused like, I thought I wanted this. What's happening? What's happening is a spiritual awakening in love. Okay, yeah, it's a spiritual awakening is happening in love. So you're not expecting your perception to change of a person, of yourself. Okay, so we have wish fulfillment that's coming in. Why are we confused about wish fulfillment? Why are we confused here about wish fulfillment? You have wish fulfillment coming in love, and you're like, All right, we do have deception. Someone's wearing a false mask. Pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you that a person is wearing a false self mask in a relationship. Not showing you who they really are, not showing their real feelings, not being honest and authentic about what they feel, how they feel. And usually this mask energy, it comes up, it's a mirror of your mask. So, as we can see, everyone has on a mask. So, that's what that is. Deception. We do have the order, which is a recognition of your labor. We do have a sign of good news. Maybe the mask is coming off. I'm getting this energy of like there's a mask that's coming off and you just... And this could be the moon reveals another face. And this is wish fulfillment. So for some of you guys, there's a person who's revealing another face when it comes to love. Like you don't know this person quite like you think you know them. All right? Look, adjudication. It's like being to the judge, like bringing your true self, your full self to the judge. We have judgment energy. We do have a message of our concern. Somebody is thinking about you. Somebody could be thinking about giving you some unexpected income or giving you some unexpected good fortune or good news. Again, you're not expecting this at all because you don't know this. That's the reason why you're not expecting it, because you don't know this version of this person or this version of love. Serendipity, lucky energy. Nurture this luck from home, okay? Nurture this luck. Explore this luck. We have the artist too. There's a need for you to explore this luck. There's a need for you to create here in this space with this new face or this just new perception. It's like things get very, very new. Things turn. I'm getting like the Wheel of Fortune energy, like the tables are turning in love, but let's clarify. Let's see. Let's clarify these cards, please. What's the energy of the moon? What's the energy of the moon? Justice. Wow. This is justice coming in. Now, from that first message, that was just like a general. You did have to go into justice energy, where this could be you going into justice energy and revealing your mask, revealing your true feelings. And it's just like the power of the heart is so contagious. Like when you become authentically yourself and reveal your true self, it's contagious, and other people start revealing their true selves. Because a lot of times we just do things like, we see a mask here, we see a person isn't being true, authentic, we're not going to be true and authentic. It's a defense mechanism. So I'm getting this energy of justice coming through. Justice finally being served when it comes to love. I'm getting also that there could have been a karmic lesson that was learned when it comes to love. We do have this hermit energy. You are coming up as very, very wise here. There is this energy of a reconciliation. There is this energy of something happening out of the blue, and it's being everything that you want. Tell me more about wish fulfillment. What's the energy of wish fulfillment? The Eight of Cups. Leaving something that doesn't necessarily serve you. The Ten of Wands. Something that was a burden. Something that was hard to deal with, stressful, overwhelming. It was hard to wear a mask. For some of you guys, this mask was not easy. This was hard to wear. Yeah, this was hard to wear. This wish fulfillment is coming in on with the vibration of the Eight of Cups, which you're leaving something that doesn't serve you and going right into wish fulfillment. And it's the mask. The mask, you realize that the mask no longer serves you. Tell me more about deception. Okay. The energy of deception is coming in as the Queen of Wands. The energy of deception, someone wore a mask because that is where they got the most, that is where they got the most attention. That is how they got attention. That could also be how they, seduce the crowd. Think about the Queen of Wands is the one who's going to seduce, is going to entertain the crowd. It's almost like putting on a show. So the Queen of Wands is putting on a show, and she is the main event of putting on the show. And this deception is like, this is where you put on the show. This is what people fell in love with. So you walking away from this Eight of Cups, you're also walking away from what people could have fell in love with here. It's just no longer serving you. You're over it. You're over wearing this. It's almost like an actor that is tired of putting on this same show. It doesn't bring them the thrill anymore. It actually hurts them. Their heart is somewhere else. They want to do something else. They feel like what once felt like a big stage actually feels like a prison. And it's like, at first it feels like a big stage and everyone's eating it up. Then now it feels like this is what you have to be, and this is what you have to do, and this is what you have to feel, and this is how you have to love, when you just want to be free, when love is free. So again, that's coming out of that karmic cycle, of which will be on like the Devil card vibration of love being chained, when you see the Lovers card and the lovers are free. So it's just coming out of that energy of a chained love to a free love. Free to be yourself instead of free to say a role or a script and not care if some people don't like it. It's just that you're overplaying some type of role when it comes to love. Tell me more about the Order. What's the energy of the Order that's coming in? And we do have this energy of honor and recognition. We got the Eight of Swords. Again, yeah, this is just you talking about, this is talking about this energy of you being, it's just a picture of what it looked like. The honor and recognition, it's like the more you get recognized for some type of labor or what it is that you're doing, the more you feel kind of like in some type of prison, like locked in a prison. And it's like, this is not who you are and this is not who you want to be. And I'm also getting like, you may feel like a person just doesn't know you, or you may feel like you want to come out of hiding. Like, come out and be your true, complete self. And this is Empress energy. Tell me more about adjudication. All right. We do have the Hierophant. There could be some type of marriage that's going on, because the Hierophant represents marriage, and then we have two people in front of a judge. There could be this marriage energy. We do have this Four of... There's marriage here. There's a person who... I'm getting like there's a person who's wiser to know that there's more to you than this mask, and has seen glimpses into who you truly are and fell in love with that. There's a person who's waiting for this false foundation to crumble, or waiting for this energy to crumble, or waiting for it to get to a more authentic, vulnerable love cycle or love phase with you. There's a person who's waiting for that. Like, literally sitting back waiting for this energy. Tell me more about serendipity. You have the energy of luck when it comes to love. This is a lucky love. All right, we got the Two of Pentacles energy. So instead of balancing from that previous reading that we just had, instead of balancing the disappointment in love, there's this energy that you need to juggle in or counter in the fact that you're just lucky in love. You could have been through a whole cycle where you wore a mask and you did things totally wrong. And you picked the person who was going to ride with you through all of that. There's something about your love cycle that is very, very lucky. And I know that that's not going to be for everybody, but I feel like for a majority who resonate with this message, when you sit back and look at it or look at your life, you are very, very lucky when it comes to love. You could have always gotten what you want. You could have always got your person. There's a lot of people who, they like the person or they want this type of person, but they can never, I don't want to say never, but they just don't really attract that type of person that they want. So they have to settle for what they don't want. You could be a person who always attracts the person that they want, or the love story that they want, or something. You're very, very lucky in love. And there's a need for you to counter that in and juggle that in your life and get used to that in your life. That you are very, very lucky in love. And just start saying it like, you know, I'm lucky when it comes to love, I'm lucky. There's a need for you to just claim it. You might as well. Just claim it. But there's a new love vibration that's happening. And it involves no mask, no hiding, no fake stuff. It's beautiful. It can also lead to marriage. All right. Last one. Let's see. Things that's being hidden from the Butterfly Gang in career. Not things being hidden. Things you don't see coming in career, business, and finances. Let's see. Oh. Judgment. The winner. All right, so you're about to win something. There's a need for you to get ready. Get ready. You're about to win something. Get ready. You're about to be called the winner. Like, basically. Your name is about to be called for something. Get ready. You've won. There's a new beginning that's coming in your life, and you've won something in career, business, finances. You've been holding it in. You belong here, have a seat. There's something that you've already known or already had. You've been holding in the fact that you already belong somewhere. You've also been being real, like, modest. Confirmation. When it comes to career, business, and finances. Like, you already got it. I'm getting like you are not the one to brag. So, like, you already have something. And now it's about to show. It's about to be shown off. Because your name is about to be called. And we do have the Shepherd, which indicates a intense love of life and a strong fellow feeling. That's you coming through with this energy of the Sun, popularity, happiness, and popularity. I'm getting like, make sure you're ready. Your picture could be being taken. There could be an article about you. There could be some, you could be asked to go on like a podcast or something like that. Like, you've been chosen for something. Or called for something, because I'm getting like an award show and you're waiting to see who won and it's your name that gets called. You're being called for something. Sudden wealth. You're being called for sudden wealth. Your name is being called for sudden wealth. You have some type of high honor. High honors is coming to you. Official person. Okay, wow. There's this pathway. All right, so you're the official person. Your name is also being called for sudden wealth. Like, there's something major is happening in career, business, and finances. Like, you are being called for sudden wealth right now. You are literally being called for sudden wealth. Get ready for this. I'm also getting like there's going to be a lot of popularity. And wherever you go, you belong there. And it's like something you've been holding in or you've been holding in your back pocket. Like, you always knew that where your seat would be or what table you would be seated at. I'm getting also like you've always known your worth, but there's a sense of humbling to it. I mean, this humbling could be so strong that there could be a sense of like playing it small too. But now you won't even be able to deny this thing, because your name is, you could have put your name in, or you could have signed up for something in your name. Like, you've won. You don't see this coming, but you've won. You've completely won. We got growth. That's abundance here. That's abundance. That's a harvest. There's fierce growth. Not just like, I'm getting like wildfire energy. Like, something is growing like fiercely, like super. It's growing really, really fast, very, very rapidly. And I'm getting like you've always, it's just like this inner smile. Like, you always knew you had the potential, or you always knew you had the talent, or you always knew that this would happen, and it's happening now. And you don't see this is going to hit you by surprise. Like, by surprise. Just make sure you're ready so you don't got to get ready, okay? You might need to have your accepted speeches and things like that ready. All right, let's clarify this, please. Thank you. Tell me more about the Judgment card. What's the energy of this Judgment card coming through? Come on now. Everybody's going to be losing their minds once they see or once they hear that you have won. This is everyone cheering. This is your loved ones happy for you. Everybody happy for you. Like, oh my God, I can't believe it. This is also you coming back and telling people the good things that has happened when it comes to career, business, finances. This is something flourishing. This is something growing like a wildfire. Okay, this is fierce growth. There's a need for you to take a leap of faith. There's something that you're thinking about doing. Take a leap of faith and do it. You got the angels on your side. You do have support in what it is that you're doing right now. Take a leap of faith and do it, okay? Tell me more about you've been holding it in. What's the energy of you've been holding it in? The Star. Wish fulfillment. You've been holding in some type of wish fulfillment. You've been holding in some type of magnetism. Also, you've been holding in this energy of just like center of attention. Like, you have this energy of center of attention. You do have this energy of healing. You have this energy of wish fulfillment. The Star is definitely wish fulfillment, though. With the Nine of Cups, there's a need for you to indulge in it. I'm getting like there's some news that you may try to keep this as a secret, but you won't be able to. You just won't be able to keep this a secret. It's happening now. There's a need for you to get used to a life of luxury. Get used to wealth in your life. Get used to the finer things, because that is how your life is about to be. Your life is about to get extremely luxurious, okay? Tell me more about the shepherd. What's the energy of the shepherd coming through? The energy of the shepherd, the death card. Wow, you've been chosen. This is you being picked. This is this intense feel. This is how you're going to feel. It says the shepherd indicates an intense love of life and strong fellow feeling. This is how it's going to feel to hear your name called. An intense love of life. It's given the affirmation, God, I love my life. This is you. You are chosen. This is your name being called out of a bunch. You see this lady being chosen out of this bunch of people. And you are being chosen for your life to completely change. A complete transformation. We got the Empress energy, knowing that this has a lot to do with your wish fulfillment. And you calling in your manifestations, your bliss, your desires. The things you dreamed of. The things you hoped for. The things you wish for. It's just, you are going to, like, the moment that you realize your name is being chosen or your name is being called for this thing, it's an intense feeling that you probably won't even be able to describe in words. For some of you guys, you may be awestruck, like struck. But like somebody may have to be like, they called your name, go. And it's like you just may be hit off guard with this energy. Yeah. And then we have the 7 of Cups here. It's like in a daze for a moment, but this daze is an intense love of life. It's an intense, like, oh my God, my dreams are coming true type of energy. So it's a very beautiful energy, like high energy. Tell me more about sudden wealth. What's the vibration of this? What's energy of this sudden wealth coming through? 7-11 could be significant for you. 7-11 could definitely be significant. We do have the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords signifies not being able to rest. At first, you weren't able to rest in a place because you were having nightmares about something wicked that could have happened in your past happening again. Now, this thing that's wicked that happened, it was completely foul. Somebody went through something that was completely foul, and you have not been able to sleep peacefully because you have been thinking about that thing happening again. When it comes to career, business, and finances, something that's surrounding money, something that could be surrounding career, something that could be surrounding the people you work for, the places you worked at. It was just something like you were like, something that you couldn't get comfortable in. And I'm getting like there's this energy where you could have had like strong boundaries. Very, very strong boundaries. But then this energy of sudden wealth comes through and just changes. It completely changes everything. We got the Devil card, the Chariot energy. This is you going right into victory. This is also you freeing yourself from a self-imposed prison. Now, that self-imposed prison would be continuously thinking about the past and continuously being stuck in the past. Feeling like you're stuck in that past energy. But then this sudden wealth comes and it just completely changes everything. All right, what is the energy of growth? This is the abundance that's growing like a wildfire. The 6 of Pentacles. This is you receiving something, receiving money, receiving something that you have. This is also a gift. The 6 of Pentacles represents you being in the receiving mode. So I'm getting this energy of something grows like a wildfire. So you're going to be receiving so much, just like sudden wealth. It's almost just like hitting the jackpot or hitting something. It's like a lot of coins coming or something like that. But it's like you're receiving so much because this is not just regular growth. This is fierce growth. So I think about like a wildfire. Thinking about something that's just catching on, and it keeps on growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. It almost looked like it's not going to stop. So whatever is coming, it almost looked like it's not going to stop coming in. This looks like a an abundance of water overflowing, like your cup running over. It looked like it's never gonna stop running over, and your cup probably is never going to stop running over. Like this is like the start of a whole new life. So congratulations. Definitely. You do have the 9 of Cups with the Sun. So definitely something's going to be broadcasted. There's a wish that's broadcasted. Your name is called. Something is broadcasted. There's a need for you to sit in this and indulge in this energy. This is coming in with pure positivity, pure love, pure fun, pure joy. This is something that you're just supposed to enjoy. You're supposed to sit in this and enjoy it, okay? So I'm going to leave it right here. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.